Señor, ¿cómo estás? How are you, sir?
Fine, Danny. How about you?
I'm blessed, sir. Can't complain.
Thank you very much for making this time to talk to me.
Yes, sir.
I've been wanting to. Well, I met you already, obviously, just a little bit here, but a little bit there.
Yes, sir.
But I've never talked to you before like this.
So, thank you, sir. I have a question for you. Like, I know you for a little while now. How you got started in real estate?
In real estate?
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go back. I have to go back to. I gotta rewind a little bit about my life here. I think it was an encouragement from a friend.
Okay.
If I remember, I was encouraged with this guy. He told me, "Why don't you get the license?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't go to school." I told him, "I didn't go to school at all. I didn't finish it." But for me, it was like going back to school.
Okay.
I mean, open up books, reading, trying to pass exams and stuff like that. I said, "Wow, okay." It took me a while to get. Took me 3 times to go to take the test.
Okay.
To get the license, but I did it. So and I was happy. This was in 2008.
Oh, you got your license 2008. Okay.
So you remember how that time was?
Yeah, the market.
I didn't know anything about the market, but when I got to that office that I started my career, it was like a ghost town.
Nobody was there.
Nobody was there. Only the guy to help me out, my friend.
Okay.
Jose. He's the one that really guided me through the process of the contract, and he told me, if you want to learn, just follow me.
Okay.
Like the book.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I got started in around I would say 2016. I was getting out the gas station business back then, and I got my license in 2016.
2016.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
But I hear you're doing real good.
No, I just gotta push. Real estate is just we gotta keep moving. That's is a numbers game, and when you do this business from the heart, meaning when you take relationship over business, you see the result. But if you just want to do a business, then you see the different result.
Then
that's what I look at it. That's what helped me from day one, because relationship-based business I learned from before real estate, and before even gas station, I was working at Denny's as a waiter. 12 years, that's where I learned how to take care of people, and I applied in real estate.
There you go.
And it helped me.
Thinking back then, I think I remember you because we used to eat at Denny's.
Yeah, I used to serve you, sir.
And I think
I serve your sister too. I serve your sister too.
You remember me?
Yeah. I serve your sister.
Oh my God,
Miss Sylvia.
That is so, Sylvia. Yeah, you do know my family. Oh my God,
yes.
Danny, I mean, it's awesome that you remember. I appreciate
that. I know people's kids, and now they having kids at Denny's. So I served everybody.
You remembered that Stacy ordered extra ranch.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Late nights.
Damn,
They all late liner.
That is awesome, Danny. Now I feel more comfortable.
Now you feel more comfortable.
I thought it was.
You thought you know me from somewhere.
I was kind of nervous when I was getting here. I said, "What is Danny going to talk about? I don't even know."
I'm talking about
But
Denny's.
now that you remember that, now I can tell you that I do remember you from Denny's.
Here we go, sir. That was
That
me.
is awesome.
Yep.
Thank you very much. It was awesome service that you gave us, Danny. Always.
Hey.
Always with a smile on your face. No wonder you came to this business. You got it in you.
I tell everybody, you guys got me here. Your tips.
Danny, really?
I tell all my clients I run into, Walmart in North Lake, somewhere in areas. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, oh, you bought a gas station? I'm like, yeah, with your tips, sir. Thank you.
That's great. That's awesome. Danny.
That's what I did with my tips. I saved I saved 120 or 160,000 cash with the tips.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That is incredible.
Yep. That's how I put the down payment for my gas station.
So you really disciplined yourself since then. I mean, to save, it's not easy.
I started with saving a $5 a day, whatever I was making a tips, I say $5, then 5 turn into 10 a day, 10 to 20 a day, 20 to 30 a day. You know, if I made 100, I made it only 70. So just that compound effect.
That is all. Because not everybody knows how to save. I have never learned how to save money.
Yes.
I just don't know how. I work hard. I have some great years. And then when I do my taxes, I say, where's the money I made? At least it's part of it.
Okay, so good thing you said it. Like, you know, that's why when I moved to PAC, it just changed my life. Moving to PAC is kind of changed my mindset. I met Noé, I met, you know, Jose Bonilla. You know, like he said, Jose Bonilla said, you know, it doesn't matter how much you're making it, how much you're keeping
How much
it.
you can earn, yes.
You know, you learn to walk,
So-
you got to learn to save, you know.
First crawl,
Yeah.
walk, and then
Yes, sir.
maybe you can run.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm like that. You know, I was with the Remax, and I was doing okay over there. You know, but then I was feeling over there at Remax, I was kind of capped. I was hitting my head. I want to grow more. And then one day I met Noé, and we did a couple deals before, and I asked him like, hey, how you get more listing? You know, I want to learn more. And then he introduced me to PAC, and that's how I end up here. And
That's good.
since joining it, my income increased. You know. So it's just a game changer for me moving from Remax to here now, and I'm happy, you know.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
look happy, Danny.
Yeah, I'm like, again, we control all that. It is up to you, you know. You can live in that misery every day in your head and just keep fighting the devil inside. Or-
there is a devil inside.
Oh, yeah.
That's for
I'm
sure.
like, you got one devil here, you got the other guy here. So they fight every day.
They're fighting
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah,
Right.
it's everyday thing.
Yeah. Yes.
Till you don't realize it, you're living in nightmare. You got to realize that, and then you have to talk to yourself inside. You got to become friends with with yourself, and that's I seen the other side. I see the bottom of the bottom. You know, I lost 2 gas stations. I was losing my house with it. You know, but so I was hitting the bottom.
Yes.
It's just then changing my mindset, you know, connecting with the spiritual things, stuff like that. Doing meditation is just changed my life story.
Is that how you managed to drop the booze?
Yes, the booze, same thing. Dropping booze, saving, increasing your business, you just gotta measure it. That's what I did with the booze also too. You know, I was a bottle a day, 1.75, and I started measuring it, and then I started leaving in the bottle a measure. So then
Step
the
by
start
So
filling
for
up.
you
First I was
you were
drinking
up,
it, then I was
Then you went down little
yeah
by little.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So that's how I did it. Same thing with the saving. You know, you just watch how much you're saving. Same thing with when you know, closing deals. I just measure it like, okay, I got to do 5 deals every month, or, you know, my goal is 5, you know,
Right,
every
okay.
month, and you just measure it, how many people you want to talk. I'm still struggling. I'm like, it is learning every day, but it's just a journey. It'll never stop.
Right.
Before coming here, like, you know, when I joined it and everything, I was asking Noé, like, hey, how you get listing, this and that. I was kind of beating myself, but then he mentioned, like, hey, enjoy the process, serve the buyers, seller will come. You know, you just got to keep trying it. You know, that what I did in my business is I master the buyers. You know, I'm still learning the buyer process as we go. Is always learning new, but it's just a process every day. Learn something new from every deal.
That's true, Danny. That's true. Every deal is a story, a whole story that you can just cherish, right?
Yeah. And what I do, you know, all those stories, I tell my client. I become a storyteller. Once you become a storyteller, people start trusting you more. That's how, you know, it just helped me to keep doing more deals. And it's everyday journey, you know. That's for me. So how's the business for you? How you end up with the PAC? How you joined it?
PAC.
What was the story?
Not funny you ask. Yes, So I've been. I gotta go rewind a little bit. So I've been I changed a lot of. I think I've been through maybe 5 companies. already.
Oh, you're looking for
5
the blue pill. You looking for the blue pill.
yeah.
You're looking for the blue pill, the magic one, huh? Now you know.
Now I need it. Yeah.
I got a couple. He got a couple. He don't get. He got blue pill. He's not sharing that one yet.
Somebody told me it was dangerous.
Nah,
Is it?
nah. I just gotta get him drunk and so I can get it out.
Then
He got the blue pill.
Good thing you asked about the real estate as well. I don't know. I had the wrong idea about the real estate when my friend told me that you should get the license, and I thought that you can just get the license and start making money. You know? Something like that. I thought there was gonna be like a base pay.
Oh, okay.
You go to an office, you get a best pay, you get some kind of money, and then you sell, but you get more money, of course. But I didn't know it was all commission. I wasn't clear on that.
Okay.
I wasn't very clear on that, how it worked. So I got there and said, holy moly, what the hell, what am I gonna do now? What did I get myself into?
Okay.
But thanks to this friend of mine, great friend of mine, I started, like shadowing him. I used to go to his listing appointments, to buyers appointments and stuff like that. And that's how I learned. And so once I got a client, and I chased this client for months, and then we didn't close to the end of that year.
Okay.
So I mean, one deal in that year,
Yeah, same
and
thing
I
with
was
me.
going crazy. I was jumping up and down. I swear to God. Luckily, when we closed, the loan officer, I remember she took us out to eat. I said, oh my God, thank God she's the one that spoke out. Oh my God.
That's what happened with me too. Like first year, it was like
one
nothing.
deal the first year, then 3 the second year,
Okay, nice.
and then the third year, I started going up and up, 5, 10, 12.
Nice.
And I started to liking it a lot.
There we go. Yeah.
I was there for a while at that same office, and then it was kind of quiet. There was no trainings, no nothing like that. So I moved. So I was looking. I knew what I was looking for, and I knew once I get to an office, I know what I was looking for.
Okay.
But I never found it until I got to PAC, actually.
Same thing with me.
I
Yep.
mean, great managing brokers that I met and all that. It's not their fault. It's all up to us. Like
It's
you said.
us.
It's
us.
It's
yeah.
not
It's nobody. It's not the brokerage. It's us. How much? Like here we have so much training every day. Coaching calls. Like I tell everybody, man, if you want to grow your business, you want to get to the next level. Give me a call. Hey guys, you want to learn how to reach 200,000? You're not doing 100,000? Give me a call, 773-817-6959.
And then you got it down the line, eh?
I don't know. Look, we got to put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
You got to throw yourself under the bus if you want to grow. If you don't,
And yeah, you're right, because I was a secret agent for a while, long time.
I'm still secret.
I still feel like I'm a secret agent. I don't put myself out there enough, like I should, But since I got here and all these trainings, they're on the daily basis.
Yeah.
So that keeps me motivated with wanting to keep on.
That's
a
same
lot
thing
of days
here.
I don't feel like even getting up and say, but I say, no, I gotta get up.
But you
10
see,
o'clock
it's coming down again to your mindset.
the mindset, Danny.
It's the mindset.
I mentioned to you before, I mean, at my age, it's just so easy to get caught up in that fear, being scared, nervous to talk to people, and I fall back.
Yes,
But
it's tough. I know the feeling. I passed that feeling, but whatever you knew, it got you the point where you at now. Where you wants to go next, you got to become a different person. now.
Exactly.
You got to take off those clothes.
And that's what I see in PAC,
Yeah.
that it's got those tools that I needed,
Yeah.
that thrive, that push.
But the
my-
tools are there. But if we don't use it, what's the point?
Exactly.
What's the point?
So but at least they're pulling you to use them.
Yeah.
Because every day is there.
They are there
So
every day.
that excites me. It's, oh man, I gotta go. I gotta do it. I want to be there, even if
Yeah.
I don't do anything in between, because I'm all messed up. Like, oh shit, I can't get up. I got a mind block. I got so many problems. But no,
We all got problems.
you know,
One problem will go away, the second one will come out. That one will go away, another one will come out. The problems are keeping us going. When it's no problem, then we'll stop.
that's true. Then that's so true. So I'm really.
If we think the problem's gonna go away, they're not going away anywhere.
You just have to deal with them, I guess, right?
You just gotta go head on with them. That's what it is.
Terrible, but it gets a little harder sometimes. But if you manage to get out of it or snap out of it for a bit, you're able to think more clear, I guess.
The clarity comes with when you start looking inside yourself. You know what you're doing wrong. I know sitting here exactly what I'm doing wrong, what I'm not doing it, what I'm supposed to be doing it.
You do that? Can you
100%.
share something like that? Can you?
I know that.
Because honestly, I need your advice. I think we
I'll
need
tell.
each other. But
We need each other.
I need to hear how you manage to stay above level in your mindset. How to maintain that mindset.
Okay,
'Cause I'm very in my case, I just fall easy.
Got it.
And I've been this trainings and this role plays on a daily basis, the coaching calls and all that has really faded my mind a bit.
Yes.
So I start thinking better, even though I'm I get slow, I get a little bit depressed and all that, but I know it's coming. I can feel it that it's coming soon. And the more I get myself out there, postings, more phone calls, that I'm lately doing more phone calls than I ever did before.
Here we go. That's what it is.
Because of the encouragements,
That's
the
it.
trainings.
Yes, 100%.
And on every call I hear something positive, but I write it down. The motivation.
Here we go.
You got to get disciplined.
You need to brainwash
action.
yourself now.
Yeah.
I was on the same boat 2, 3, 4 years back, but it started changing when I laid down the liquor. That was for me. It was holding me back, big time.
I bet. I know.
Big time.
I've been there, and
It's big time. That was for my it was keeping me back, and then I was always ask God. Even I was drunk, I'm pissed drunk, I'm falling every day. As soon as I'm trying to open the door, I tell God, I cannot do this anymore. Help me to quit this thing. Took me 15 years, but I quit.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
And then, I started listening to books. If you can, feed yourself lots of books. You driving, no more music. You sleeping, no more music. Nothing. Books. Read. Listen to Bible. Brainwash yourself with good stuff now. Stay away from negative people. When they start talking about chismosas, chismis.
Yeah.
That chisme gets you,
Yeah.
way behind. Now you worry about other people's problem.
Okay.
You're sitting in the house, your family start talking, walk away. Walk away. Why you want that nasty stuff?
Even family, eh?
Like family, that's where everything starts. Outside, nobody talk nothing.
Yeah.
Even outside, if you see somebody talking this kind of garbage or negative stuff, walk away.
Correct.
Walk away. Why you want to be a part of that? I'm kind of guy, I barely come here. I don't go nowhere. I'm here or work. Yeah. I don't go out. You don't see me anywhere. I'm tired. I'm done with it. I party my brain out. That's where I was.
You must have been at a young age then, Danny.
I started.
You say you're 40, right?
43. Yes.
43.
Yes.
Because you.
I started young.
Yeah.
I did really, but that's what it is. But coming here, my number jumped. Beside the business, just coming here, meeting the same like-minded people, is just changed my life. Forget about the business part.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. How did that came about? How did it change
my life.
Your mindset, your life.
Yes, coming here coming here, like I was doing already 30 deals, before I even joined PAC.
Wow.
I was doing, close to 10 million a year, 30 deals. I was doing it already. My highest is 48 so far, but I want to go to, 5 or 6 deals a month.
Correct.
And that's my goal. But coming here, like, jumping to the calls. And again, I'm not on the calls that much. What I'm supposed to be. I used to come here a lot and, sit in and get my job done and then I leave. But my mom been sick, so I got to take care of her.
Sorry to
but
hear
like, I'm not doing enough calls yet. Like for, if I want to do prospecting and things like that. Then again, it's come down to calling. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you need a help. Like we have the coaching corner at the PAC,
Right.
everyday calls. There I met Jose Bonilla, Noé's here. What they taught me is this, work with your database. You cannot call outsider, at least reach out to your past clients. So that's what I've been doing, is sending postcards, emails,
Okay.
reaching out to them now.
There you go.
And just, again, I just put my head down and just moving forward. That's it. Business
That's
will
good,
come.
Tony. You should be. I think your mother is very proud of you.
Mom, yeah, I take care of her. She's with me.
You look like a good son.
Trying. I'm trying. It's hard. It's very hard to change yourself and become a better version of yourself.
Right.
It takes a lot. That's why I said you need to quítala tus ropas. You gotta put a new ones now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You have to put a new.
I'm working on that very hard, Danny. Honestly, and I want to stick to it. Stick to my guns and do
And
what I
you're
do.
gonna have moments gonna come where you're gonna tell yourself you are fake, you are a liar, you are a cheater. You're gonna doubt yourself.
I get that thing a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
I get it
You're
a
gonna
lot.
get more.
I get
Soon
it a
as
lot.
soon as you're trying to change yourself, your old person gonna jump in it, and they're gonna say, "This guy is not real."
There's that little devil
Yeah.
you were talking about. That's
Yes,
the
sir.
one saying, "Hey, yeah,
Yep.
don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
listen to this call.
Yeah.
Don't listen to this guys.
Yeah, yeah.
You who you are.
Yes, sir.
You are who you are, and you're not gonna change. Stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I get
That
night-
person gonna
get
come out.
Nightmares of that.
Yeah, he gonna come
but,
out.
Thank God everything's working out very well.
I would say start your day like with with listening to Bible. Something good in the morning. Start your day with a good force.
I started to listen, to morning affirmations.
Something.
Something. Yeah. So I started like that.
Yeah.
I-
That helped me.
yeah.
Still, I do it. It helps me. But So what's your goal for this year?
My goal. In money wise, you say? Or-
No, just the goals like in a business and your personal life.
But first, I want to get into the good rhythm
Okay.
of contacting the people that I've worked with. There's very few. I mean, I've been in the business for about 15, I think.
Okay.
It was in 2008.
2008,
But there was nothing at that time, so I figure I started 210 or something like that. And really doing a little bit better.
Okay.
But from there, all the people that I have in my database, I'm trying to reach out to them, reconnect, and that's been working. And that's my goal is to reconnect with each one of them,
Okay.
and see if I can get that relationship again.
If you can help them or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
develop a more rapport with them.
What about your personal goal?
My personal, exercising more,
Okay.
eating better.
Nice.
Just lose a few pounds, and a lot of reading.
A lot of yeah.
That's what I want. Now that you mentioned, I'm trying to read. I got books all over, but only like half started.
But you can even do it like while you're driving. Listen to the books.
But that's what I was just gonna ask you. So
Yeah.
you put it on the phone.
Is on the phone. Like you download that. You can even listen to the YouTube. You can listen to audiobooks. Download those. Yeah. Download that and just
Yes.
while you're driving, just
Yeah.
listen to those. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That will help. Yes, sir.
All right, Danny. What else you got there?
For me, I just, like
What?
for me, my goal is like my business goal, minimum 5 deals every month, and is already happening. And my personal goals are, to learn more yoga, meditation, things like that, because I'm not a big workout, like, going to gym person, things like that, but I'm more into meditations
Meditation.
and
Well, that's good. That's even better.
lighter stuff,
yeah.
because at the end it's come down to the mind.
Exactly. It
If
develops, right? The
that's
inside
it.
of you.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
It comes down to everything comes down to the mind, and if your mind isn't right, it doesn't matter what kind of coaching you're getting, who's telling you what, and anything is nothing is working. So that's my two goals for my business and my personal. And last goal is to help other people who they were in my same situation,
That's
as a
good, Danny.
mindset wise, as a business wise, things like that. So I'm reaching out to everybody, guys. Again, if you're doing only 5-10 deals and you want to get close to 30, please reach out, and I'll help you. No charges, nothing. I'll share my stories, and if you wanna master the buyers, call me 773-817-6959. Join the pack, and we have a big team here. Noe, sir, right here, full support, and call us anytime. I'm here.